Hello, YouTubers, and welcome to the show. You know who I am, and I hate all of you. And I'm Humphrey. Okay, before we get anything else out of the way, I want to say this. Holy freaking crap. Was that an episode or what? Yeah. And you know what else I think? It's insane. Yep, very insane. It's funny. The show just isn't the same without your sister around. I know. But don't worry, she'll be back. Anyway, say hello to our panelists. Hello, hello, hello. And they will be telling us about this week's theme, Rage Against the Storm. Yeah. But before we hear their reviews, let's talk our reviews. Yeah, it was good. Very good. Except for that one part I didn't completely understand, which was, why didn't Theon Greyjoy die? Yeah, why did he die? He bailed on everybody like a coward. I was ready for him to do something like say to Euron, hey you, get your hands off my sister. Or something like that. But he turned around and he jumped like a coward. I wish Obara could have left long enough to put a spear in his head. And Nymeria to strangle him with her whip. At least they died fighting against that stupid Euron Greyjoy. And they should be considered heroes. But, what a tragedy. When characters people dislike but die fighting against heroes, and the characters people like end up being cowards, something must be wrong with the story. I know. So, time for our panelists to break it down. Starting with Bill. Me? Yep, come on, Bill. Ugh. Okay, Bill. Let's start with you. Bill, you were assigned the task of talking about the beginning of the story. Yeah, it was storming, and everybody was all up in everybody else's face. Like, when Varys says, you were born on a stormy night, she's like, yeah. And he said, you probably don't want to blow up the whole town, because that's what Cersei does. She blows up the whole town. She would burn up the whole town. And, when she would blow up the whole town and make sure that there are no survivors. She would make sure that there are no survivors. I mean, next thing you know, as they're talking, Daenerys finally brings Varys to task about why he tried to whack her. But he said, look, I did what I can to survive. He's like, that's not good enough. You're supposed to keep the king in check whenever he wants to do something stupid. Promise me you'll keep me in check when I do something stupid. He's like, okay. And she knows who he is. She knows who Tyrion is. And of course, the meeting part where everybody's like, hey, let's conquer King's Landing. She's like, no, I'm not going to blow up the hell town. I'm going to take the pragmatic approach, which was the siege. And then, of course, Tyrion and Ellaria get all up in each other's faces, where Tyrion yells, you murdered my niece! And Ellaria's like, excuse me, my husband died fighting for you! Oh yeah, don't forget Oberyn. Oberyn should have killed him outright, and then called Tywin out on his stupidity, instead of acting like a fool and getting his pumpkin squished by the iffy old Gregor Clegane. I know. Wait a minute. blasted alarm. I forgot to shut it off. I don't know. So keep going. And then finally, Olenna and Daenerys talk. And she's like, you know what? Be a dragon. If you're a dragon, be a dragon. There. Boom. I said it. Now can I go now? Please. Sure, Bill. All right. Vivian? All right, Vivian. Let's go to Winterfell. Yeah. Evidently, John gets a message from Daenerys. And everybody's like, oh no, Targaryen, we can't trust her. Nor can we trust that guy she's with. He's like, excuse me, I know Tyrion Lannister. He's not as bad as you think. And number two, Daenerys is nothing like her father. John decides maybe I should go down there and talk to her. I mean, yeah, he'll talk to her, but there will be no knee bending. She finally finds, because she needs a guy, she meets her equal. She meets someone who's almost exactly like her in terms of, well, pretty much everything. But everybody's like, oh no, don't. This is a bad idea. Think about what happened to your family. He's like, yeah, but I can't. So John decides, yeah, I'll go down there and talk to her. But then when another message comes from Sam talking about Dragonstone has so much dragon glass on it, you're gonna hit the jackpot. It's like, yeah, I'm going. But then Sansa says, you can't just leave your kingdom, they need you. Besides, who's gonna take care of it? It's like, I already decided who's gonna take care of the kingdom while I'm gone. And everyone's like, who? And John says to Sansa, you're in charge of the kingdom until I come back. See? Littlefinger's plotty. He. But John puts his hands on his throat and says, look, punk, you look at my sister's general direction again and I'll break you in half. I'm like, good. I hope Sansa breaks Littlefinger in half long before John gets back. All right. Skylar. Ibbity hobbity, hibbity hobbity, hibbity hobbity hum. All right, Skylar. Red Keep. My opinion? Cersei is so full of it. She is so full of it. She's lying. She even tried to get Randall Tarly, the Tywin Lannister wannabe, to turn his back on House Tyrell and join her. Like that'll ever happen. Ooh. And then I bet Randall Tarly probably had something to say about Jaime in his one hand. Blah. He's probably like, why am I even listening to this woman? She is off her. She is crazy. She is way off her meds. If Euron comes back to King's Landing in the next episode, and even more of a jerk, it'll be too soon. I never liked that Randall Tarly. I want him to die. And this time, he should die from a Dothraki sword in the gut. If he can't get spared, he won't get gutted. Anyway, I don't care. I want him to die. Yeah, he deserves to die. I don't like him. Ugh, Tywin Lannister wannabe. Acorn? All right. Warning. The following review will make you want to watch cat videos for the rest of the day. What is? Samwell and Jorah. Oh, yeah. It's like, Samwell found out a way to probably get rid of Grayscale, but that Jim Broadbent guy wouldn't let him. Ah! Ugh. Come on, dude. You're supposed to be that teacher in Harry Potter. Bleh, which I never watched. But I know who you are. I mean, dude, seriously. You're not gonna let him cure Grayscale? You're gonna make Jorah live with those icky Stillman for the rest of his life? Oh my god. It's like somebody took leprosy and made it 10 times worse. Oh yeah, Jar Jar Martin. Why you do that? Ah! So Sam comes in and he proceeds to take the scray off Jorah's body. I hope he was wearing protective equipment. Yep. And then that stuff better be burned at the end of the session. Ah. I know. Do you want to watch cat videos all day? Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Thanks for the tip, Acorn. Now I'm never gonna sleep tonight. You're welcome. Spotty! Alright. Well, I got something. Well, at least something good came out of this episode, which is Grey Worm and Miss Sandy get it on. Like, take out that. You know what would make the scene better? If somebody threw in some Marvin Gaye. Ooh! Throw in some Marvin Gaye? Yeah. Or Barry White or Luther Vandross. Just take a love song from either of these guys and throw it in the scene. And that would make it 100 times better. I'm like, yes, Grey Worm finally gets over his insecurities. He finally admits to Miss Sandy how he feels about her. I'm like, finally, you people make me sick. Dancing around each other. Just kiss and get it over with already, why don't ya? Thanks, Spotsy. Come on, Spotsy, you'll hold it up. Shut up, Baxter. I'm talking. Oh, well, that's all I wanted to say, but whew. Plus, the Unsullied are going to take over Casterly Rock. Whoop! Oh, it's going to be so embarrassing when Cersei gets to Casterly Rock and a whole team of Unsullied are glaring at her with Grey Worm holding his weapon in his hands and giving out a deadly glare so deadly it would kill an innocent man unless a man would die under such glares. Thanks, Spotsy. Thanks, Spotsy. All right, Baxter, you're up. Oy. All right. Man. Oh, yeah. The Arya thing. Ugh. Why do I just talk about Arya? Because I get the finale. Why? Shut up, Baxter, and do your review. Fine, Charlotte. All right. Ahem. Arya sees the wolves. And plus, a wolf she remembers very well. Do I really have to listen to this? A wolf she knows very well. Yep. And then the wolf looks at her. And then all the other wolves look at her. And when the wolves look at her, first, you think they were going to eat her. But they don't. And then, of course, yes, Nymeria the wolf sees her. Yeah, but before that, Arya makes a very surprising. She meets an unexpected friend, Hot Pie. I'm like, oh my gosh, after all this horror, he's still alive. Dude, tell me your secrets. Tell me your secrets, dude. Give me your skills. How do you live? Thank you very much, Baxter. Wait. Come on, Charlotte. Now, off the stage. Off. Wait, off. Come on. Off. Ow. I'm sorry I had to kick him off. Thank you, Charlotte. And thank you, Baxter, for your unenthusiastic review. Yeah, but there's one thing that was conveniently left out. What? Melisandre meets Daenerys. And then Daenerys is like, okay, I see what you did there. But there was one more problem. Yeah, the prince that was promised. Which certainly applies to Jon. And it also applies to Daenerys. She's the princess that was promised, according to Miss Sandai. I'm glad Daenerys hired her to at least interpret what that means. Daenerys is a princess that was promised. Okay, anyway, let's go to the end. Hit the fast forward button, go to the end. Tyene is being bullied by Obara and Nymeria. I'm like, ugh, I wish she smacked those two. She should have smacked them. They're like, mommy, 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 mommy. Ah! I'm like, look, anybody who loves their mom lives. Those who make fun of people who love their mommies die. And that's exactly what they got. And they both beat up Euron. And of course, had he fought on land, he would have been kibble. He would have been freaking kibble. Yep, that would have turned him into kibble. Nymeria would have choked him with her whip. And as he's trying to get off with the whip, Obara would have speared him in the head. But now, Euron proved to be an idiot and whacked them. And then, of course, when his group goes to after Ellaria and Tyene, Ellaria's like, okay, just kill us and get it over with.
Please watch the kids.
Alright, almost done. Oh! And then guess what? She's like, oh my god, get it over with. It's like, oh no, we're not gonna capture you. We got other plans for you too. But then, idiot Theon jumps into the water, escapes like a coward. Why did that jerk die? Oh, if there's anybody who deserves to die, it's him. He's never there when you need him. Yet he chose to defend Sansa. Yeah, he couldn't even defend his own sister when their uncle had him captured. Who are you? Yeah, who are you, Theon? Oh, I hate you, Theon. You should have been the one who died. I wish before they died, Obara could have spared you and Nymeria could have whipped you with her whips. And once again, we are cruelly reminded that this is Game of Thrones, not a Disney show. Well, at least Tyene, the most beautiful woman in the world, is still around. Well, but Ellaria won't be. Yeah. 'Cause next week, she's gonna get all up in Cersei's face saying, your mountain murdered my husband! So I gotta kill your little girl in turn! How do you like them apples? Yep. And I'll call the rest of the panel up. Hate you. Yep. Okay. Excuse me. Hoppity hop. Quit trying to block me. Shut up, Baxter. Besides, you're the one who runs everything, not Humphrey. Finally, somebody who gets it right. Okay, everybody. And that's the show. Tune in tomorrow for my podcast. You're gonna podcast? Yep, I'm gonna podcast everything. So, please, if you like what you see, hit like, hit subscribe, and turn on those notifications so you'll know the next time I post a video. it's time to sign off. So, peace and stay pure. Meow.